We were talking to Derek Lewis this week, and he had mentioned that he might have been in talks with WWE as well, just to check them out. In the past, there'd been some wrestlers like Bobby Lashley and Jake Hager that went back and forth between wrestling and fighting in MMA.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a possibility for like some UFC guys to go to like a pay-per-view and make appearances or compete or anything like that?
Well, I didn't know that, but yeah, I would do anything for Derek Lewis. I really like Derek Lewis a lot. So, and listen, some of the fighters who fight here, you know, have always dreamed about doing a WWE match or whatever it is, and yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I mean, I didn't have a problem with that when Vince was consistently fucking me for no reason, and now that that's not the case anymore, I obviously would absolutely do it.
Could we ever see you as like a special guest referee one day?
Me? Yeah, that I guarantee you will not. No, never.
Ребят, все нормально, порешаем. Да, порешаем.
And you got the conversation. Never mind your conversation. Never mind your that was easy. Put his facing. Okay, no issue. But my issue is, he looks like a little boy now. Now you've been headbutted and splatted, you look like a little boy. You f***ing bastard. Come here, headbutted and splatted, and now he looks like a little boy. The f***ing him up. Can't be beat. We can't be beat. We can't be beat. No, where are we going? We are fat. We are fat.
Later, Tyson Fury showed up, and his reaction to John's bloody face was priceless.
Fury! Fury!
80% of fights go to the ground. That's true. 100% of fights start standing up. And Michael Chandler had better find a way to close that distance, and I mean now.
He won't do it. He won't do it, Chill.
He's not going to do it.
He will tell you why.
I know it.
He will not do it. He will not do it. And you know why he's not going to do it? So for years you've been saying Michael Chandler needs to use his wrestling, and then he did it against Dustin Poirier, and he got tired, and then Dustin submitted him. And because of that, he will never go back to that well. He knows that fighting in the stand-up fight, you get less fatigue, and while you do run the risk of getting knocked out, you're not going to feel that fatigue, Chill. And you and I both know when it goes sideways, right? When the takedowns are harder than you expect them to be, when it's harder to keep the guy down, when you don't get to take that breath when you score the takedown, it's hard. Start to question, why did I take this path? Michael Chandler did that against Dustin, controlled him bad in the first round, was winning the fight. Dustin ends up submitting him. He won't wrestle him. And I think, honestly, that's why he's fighting Conor McGregor, because Conor's going to get a guy that's going to stand with him, and that means that Conor will have an opportunity to try to knock him out.
What do you think the UFC has to do with Tom Aspinall now?
I don't know. I mean, he's a great champion. He's tough. We'll get to that road when we have to, but I want John Jones.
And do you feel like the interim belt, do you feel like him just waiting on the sidelines and you getting that John Jones fight, do you feel like he should still be fighting, or does it not even matter to you?
I don't care about the title. I just want to fight John Jones.
I think you would be the first one to beat him.
You're damn right I would be.
I just feel like he might not have a chin based off the way he fights. Because if he makes it so hard for people to get in close enough to punch him, his whole style was putting his fingers in your eyes like this, and then kicking your knee back, and he keeps you at his length where he wants. And you're a taller guy. You got longer arms than most people he fights and stuff like that. So I don't think he can do all that to you.
I feel like I should be top 15 next. Next, I want Bryce Mitchell. I want number 10, and then I want number 5, and then I want a title shot.
Hey, when and where, dude? When and where? I'm sitting here watching this. I'm ready. I need some money. I'm ready to fight you. Tell me where.
Billy, I keep telling you, there's a difference between this internet, between followers and likes and comments about a bunch of you don't even know, and then just real life. Like, there's a difference. I'm really him. Like, in real life, you talk about the followers, oh cool, that follower shit, yeah. But in real life, I walk in a room and every nigga give me a dap. Every nigga pull up on me and say, I respect what you do. In real life, I'm really him. It's you? No. Every nigga, when you come in the room, every nigga try to get on your head. That's what I'm trying to say. In real life, bro. In real life, it gets you on camera running. In real life, I'm just saying, just respect you. I'm your daddy, nigga. Respect your daddy. I put this work in. Respect your daddy.
I've got one little challenge for Cowboy and myself. If you notice this BMF brand on the top of my hat, got that custom branding iron, and I said if he did his ride, I was going to let him brand me, but now I just want to let him do it. So, what do you think about that?
Did you say brand you?
Yes, sir.
Brand you?
Yes, sir.
You and Cowboy were made for each other.
Can we make it happen?
You're nuts. Can I make it happen?
Yes,
There's
sir.
no way in hell I would make that happen. You're crazy. Brand you where?
Back of the shoulder.
In the back of your shoulder.
Yes, sir.
Why?
Clout for fun.
Clout for
I'm
fun?
the BMF. I'll be the girl BMF.
Yeah, I can't make that happen. You look like a really sweet lady. The last thing you need to do is get branded. Have you ever been branded before?
No.
No?
I've done it to someone.
You should probably. You do? You have? Oh, you're into some shit, huh? Okay, I got it. All right. I don't know. Maybe talk to Eric. Maybe Eric will hook you up with Cowboy.
I'll see you in Arlington.
All right. Thank you.
What's up, fight fans? I just wanted to jump on here and address something real quick. You can hear it in my voice. I was at UFC Fight Night, Derek Lewis versus Nascimento. It was a good night. Some of you guys might recognize my voice from the post-fight press conference. I was the female reporter that asked Dana White about Twisted Steel, and specifically about getting branded at the World Finals, Ariel Helwani. I've got a lot of respect for you as a reporter and as a trailblazer in combat sports media, because without you, I wouldn't have the job that I have, and a lot of people wouldn't have the jobs that they have. But you need to recognize too, yeah, you're a journalist, you podcast, you talk to fighters. You and I are in very different lanes, and on top of that, you made it out to seem like I was asking an irrelevant question. Dana White's got a very competitive PBR bucking bull that I've been following since November of last year. I've been chasing the Cowboy story, the bull ride, the 8 seconds for glory, since they announced it. I was one of the first MMA reporters to actually give about that story. And I'm one of the only combat sports personalities that shows up at the PBR. Other than the Monster Crew, I was the only one in Jacksonville covering Twisted Steel, and I went out specifically to Albuquerque, so maybe don't question my relevancy or my right to be in that room without understanding everything that goes in. And maybe don't clip the one part of the conversation that Dana took a little bit too far and that I rolled with. It's news media, I am you, and you are not the end-all be-all, Ariel.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.